morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that.
David. So we just entered this trade a couple of minutes ago off of our analysis from last night. I actually broke down this pair last night in the last video. You have to check the last couple of minutes. But David this morning, executed. We analyzed it. Everything was literally perfect following yesterday's analysis.
Mm-hmm.
So please take the floor.
Basically, let me disclaim my 1200 in profit trade. So basically, it's JVP NCD. On JVP NCD, what we had over here last night was this point of structure over here, right? This point of structure, we had this resistance point. We were rejecting it completely, but then we broke it, right? We were looking for sales before, but we broke it. We had the retest and this confirmation right here, this 4-hour pin bar, okay? And we entered basically based on the 30-minute time frame as well. The 30-minute time frame, we had this left head, right shoulder, this shift to structure, and we anticipated the push, so we entered.
Yeah, this is literally this is the type of head and shoulders that I like. Price comes into the area of interest. We have the lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. We shift the structure, come back, create the right shoulder, bullish engulfing. It's pretty much set and forget from there. It even retested it right now as we're doing this video, retested the neckline and the EMA to continue going to the upside.
So, pretty beautiful. That's the only word that we can describe it as. Now, AUD CAD. An AUD CAD, basically, we were talking about it yesterday. Yesterday, basically what we said was around this area over here. We had the retest, but it just basically never stopped. And the same thing happened last night. We were waiting for a retest over here. That, again, never happened. So, do you have anything to say about that analysis? Or
honestly, not really. I personally believe that AUD CAD would have more sells towards this week, but now that I'm looking at it, it is pretty choppy. It's just like up down throughout this whole entire area. I could anticipate for it to have a reaction from this point. So how you just said it didn't have it here last night, it could have it here, but for now we're not interested. It's
okay.
not ideal.
Now NCDJPY on NCDJPY basically is super simple. Last night we were waiting for a retest. And we could have entered over here, but it's the same thing. If we would have entered, look at the stop loss. It would be super bad place, and the risk to reward ratio wouldn't make any sense at all. Now, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, basically we're just waiting over here for a retest that we're looking for. You were telling me that you were kind of interested on it, right?
Yeah. So last night we were waiting for the retest. Obviously, the retest never happened all of last night. It happened right now towards the morning. So we're obviously in GBP NZD right now just because I like this a little bit better compared to NZD JPY. And I don't really want to enter off of a shift of structure to the downside. So this right now is a bearish. So this is the lower high, this is the lower low. I don't really want to buy off of a bearish market retest in this area. And there's no real bullish confirmation on the higher time frame like the 4 hour. Compared to GBP NZD, we obviously had this bullish confirmation here. Simply made more sense. So for now, GBP NZD looks decent, but I'm going to wait for a little bit more a reaction from here. For example, this is a perfect entry signal. A double bottom with then a bullish engulfing candlestick. This right here, just because it's back into this area, that's not an entry signal. That just means it retested it.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's back in the area, which is cool, but that's not an entry signal. So we're going to wait for some bullish reaction.
More reaction. And now, basically, Euro AUD. Last night, we had this left hair right shoulder. We were talking about it, and we were looking for a retest right around this area over here. And again, it never happened, but now we're kind of interested, you told me, right?
Yeah, I think we're still interested, but not right now, right? I think we should come back up and retest this area. Remember, this is a counter trend trade. Yeah. And the fact that it didn't retest last night is just showing how fast these counter trend trades could move. So if we do get a retest of this area now, I might be interested in selling, but since it didn't happen, really can't do anything. Your trade from yesterday, your USD.
Looking even better.
I know. So this is what happens when you trade with the trend, and this is exactly what GBP NZD looks like right now. You notice break retest to buy, the 4 hours bullish, Euro USD, break retest to buy, 4 hours bullish, and this is what happens. Trade just continues going to the upside. So for right now, I guess our main focus is GBP NZD. Continue holding it. Right now we're at about $900 in profit. AUD CAD nothing, NZD JPY waiting for some bullish reaction, Euro AUD retest to sell. That was great. Great timing. Great.
Thank you.